Welcome to the Texas Truck Channel. I'm Craig.
I'm Brian.
We're at the Chicago Auto Show, Brian, and we've got something a little unique in the overland world that could be overland-y. What do we got?
Overland Light. We have the all-new 2025 Volkswagen Atlas, which we are fans of this thing. We've driven it a couple times on the channel. We've actually recommended people we know in our lives buy them, and they love them too. But this is the Peak Edition. And if you've ever heard of the Base Camp, which was really a dealer-installed option, wheels, tires, some of them had lift kits, some didn't. It's really an appearance package for a more outdoorsy theme. This is now an actual trim level from Volkswagen. That's pretty cool. So there's enough success with the dealer install option to make their own trim. I'm happy about that. So we're gonna show you this one, and we're gonna lightly touch on the R line over here at the end. If you wanna see a different color of the interior, that's basically the only difference. We're gonna talk about some things you get standard on the Peak Edition are the illuminated front and rear emblems. Good idea. I'm sorry.
Yeah, looks awesome.
Are you listening, everybody? Hyundai has been taking people's lunch money on illumination. I'm glad Volkswagen's paying attention. They're doing a good job with that. It looks really cool. You also get this halo strip across the top, ties into the headlights, goes all the way around. And you've got stacked projector LED lights right here. Now, the center section is a little bit different on the Peak Edition. It's blacked out in the middle, so it's a little bit different. And then you have these pockets that are grayed out. Down below, plastic, 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 plastic. Oh, more plastic. Okay, so there is no actual skid plate on it, and there is no suspension lift on this, but the aftermarket's starting to have some stuff for this. In fact, our buddies at Doghouse Performance used to own one of these and made their own fog shock kit for it. It can be done. That's the good news. Now, exterior-wise, Craig, the color of this one, any guesses?
Oh, yes, it's a great color.
What color do you think it is?
Well, I know what it is. It's avocado green.
Avocado green, which means it costs 25% more. Just kidding, just kidding. All right, come on down. So wheel and tire package. This is probably the biggest functional difference on the Peak Edition is these tires are cross-contract ATs from Continental. We've wheeled this on several vehicles on our hill test, and they actually work surprisingly well. Good in all weather, decent in snow, but really just a good all-around wheel and tire. You do get a powder coated black wheel. This is the previous wheel design, not new, but it is blacked out for this one. And I think it's an 18. Let's see here, Greg. There we go, 255/60 R18, and pretty good tires, so that's nice to have that.
All right, we're back with one of our favorite sponsors of Texas Truck Channel, and that is Lasfit. They make a lot of liners you've seen on some other shows, and they also make great lights. I want to show you the old OEM light and then the Lasfit light. You can see the difference here. OEM light is much smaller as the amber light. That's what we're going to change here is the turning signal, and the new light from Lasfit is much beefier and stouter. One thing I will point out is it does matter which way you put it into the actual housing. So if you put it this way and it doesn't work, take it out, put it in that way, and it will work. It just clicks just right in. Same exact size. Very high quality design. You can see the quality of that. The thing works really well, and they're really bright. I've actually already put one in that you can kind of compare and contrast and see the difference. Oh man, okay, so you can see here, it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but let's get in close. This is the OEM bulb. It works fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's an incandescent bulb. No issue. But come over here to the Lasfit LED side, and it's bright, and it says it right on the package here. It says much brighter than halogen. It definitely is. It's also just crisper, and I like that a lot. In fact, what Lasfit's making me do is, well, I kind of look down on other lights now. When I drive around, I see people that don't have these. I'm like, loser, get some. Let's go to the back and check those out. And here's our Lasfit LED bulb. So much brighter than the OEM halogen bulb. This really does make a difference, and they're right, it's definitely brighter. If you'd like Lasfit lights for your vehicle, they have them for all your makes and models. You just go to lasfit.com, type in the vehicle you have. Look, even the old beloved 2011 Mazda 2 that I cherish and love, Gary, there's lights for it. All the other makes and brands, they have plenty of them. Go on there and check that out. If you want a discount, check out the link below. Now, back to the episode.
Now, as far as exterior goes, you do get some branding outside, Peak Edition, with the orange accents, which you'll see more of that on the inside with
If
Craig.
it's orange or red, it means it off-roads more.
Exactly. I'm about it. I think it's cool. I would like to see a tow hook in the front in orange. I'm gonna say, this one is equipped with the Thule roof rack attachment, but this is not a standard piece, but this rail is standard, and it's very strong. You can put tents up here. That's pretty cool.
It does also make it look cool.
Cool as heck, bro. I like it. You can land a helicopter in that thing. Come on down. Let's check out the fuel door. What do you think? Capless?
Well, it's on the wrong side, first off.
Well, it depends what country you're in.
I'm going to say yes.
Yes, it is capless.
Okay.
It's a regular cap, actually. Womp womp. Let's see, regular fuel, 87 octane or 91 RON. Don't get octane and RON confused. Those are different things for different countries. Do have an integrated spoiler in the rear, a little gusset on the side, I like that. Now, the Peak Edition has a few things that are standard, and that is 4Motion, which is their holodeck style all-wheel drive system. What's crazy about this, Craig, This is the same platform you see on the Golf GTI. So the MBQ platform is stretched out. This is the biggest form, and the Golf is the shortest form. And unlike some other brands that do platform sharing, on either end of the spectrum, it still works really well here. This thing does not feel like it's a compromised product. We've driven it a lot. It's just a dialed-in machine. Now, exterior-wise, again, you do have this band across the top. Looks kind of like a 2013 Dodge Charger, but it works better. I like it. Nothing's misaligned. And this illuminates in red. It looks really, really cool at night. Again,
they started doing that on everything, and I like it.
Big fan of it. My neighbor actually has this on his, and it looks super cool at night coming down the road. It looks a little bit intimidating. You do get dimensional letters and some gloss black here, which is okay. I will say the black gloss black scuff plate here is probably a bad idea. It's going to scuff and get looking really bad.
Yeah, brushed aluminum would have been nicer.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. You do get fake tips. That is a absolute fail. I'm not sure why they're doing that, but Volkswagen, grow up. It's silly. You do have a nice little rubber plug insert here for your hitch, and it will actually tow. I think it's about 5,000 pounds. We'll drop on the screen, but you have a 7-way plug here and good points to pick up from. So all that covered, let's check out the powertrain. All right, popping up front, Craig, let's check out the, well, no, let's be honest, Germany's small block. This is a 2-liter turbo that's been in everything that Volkswagen does. It's the EA 888 based architecture. You had an engine cover on this one, and look, you might be thinking, Craig, this is a big piece of equipment to be hauling around. Where's the VR6? I'm here to tell you, paired with the Aisin 8-speed that's in here and the 4Motion, it gets around great. Has a lot of torque, feels just as fast as the VR6. And I got to pull up the 06 numbers. I think they're basically identical. I'm happy with this 2-liter in here. It makes the Golf GTI really fast. It makes this totally fine. So, all that covered, let's check out the non-avocado green interior with Craig.
All right, let's check out the interior of this Peak Edition Atlas. We'll also show you another option available in the SEL line here in a minute, but let's get in here and check it out. It's underneath the T. Okay. And so, I don't know why why can't we just center those? Can we not center those in every car? That'd be nice. But then your backup camera's probably messed up.
Probably.
This is unique, Peak Edition. I like this. Basically, you get like a WeatherTech light.
That's cool.
Or a, I mean,
I wish it was Lasfit, but that's fine.
That's what I was going to say. Lasfit would have been better, but you know, that's okay. This is cool to come from the factory. And then underneath here, you get spare tire underneath, it looks like.
Yeah,
we do get one, so that's good. Look, it is nice to actually have an actual tire.
Yeah, that is helpful.
It gives you a little more, you know.
If you're going to do some light off-roading, you'll appreciate that.
Right, and you're just less worried about things if you have that. These seats do fold down. They get a nice third row. The third row is nice in these Atlases. We're not going to dive in there, but we're going to show you just how they fold down.
There's lots of room.
And I like this, you get this, whatever this is. This cover, it goes all the way on the back of the seats, so all the way down you can put, you know, stuff with mud or whatever.
You can put dogs back here, don't worry about
that
it.
Sort of thing. You do get USB-C outlets in the back. That's pretty cool. At least on one side, you get rear vents. That's nice as well. And you get cup holders. Not a bad third row. And look, it's not the worst place to be if you're the youngest kid and you have to sit back there. So good for them. Let's go to the second row. All right, Brian, one of the things I've noticed before we even get to the door or anything else, the hatch just closes without making a bunch of noise.
Yeah, no beeping,
Why can't we just close hatches without noise? Thank you, Volkswagen. That's good. All right, let's check out the actual door itself. The actual padded armrest with this kind of leatherette. You're going to see that theme throughout with the orange stitching. I like the orange stitching. And then plenty of room for a cubby or for water bottles, that sort of deal.
Hey, can I interrupt you real quick?
Yeah.
Do you remember when we did the run-through test?
Yes.
Back in the brake check show days?
Yeah.
Look how cavernous this is.
Yeah, we got room for that. I could jump through here.
Like, we could both run
through. It would be pretty good.
Yeah.
But Brian, let's check out the access to the back. You pull this little hatch, pull it forward.
Whoa.
It's really good. Look, Volkswagen's pretty good at packaging, okay? I'm just
they got it figured out.
They've got it figured out as well.
By the way, there's no electric motors involved here. It just works.
It just works.
Hang on, let's get back there. Let's get back there.
Okay, let's get back there. I'm going to sit here and get in. Really easy ingress and egress. I'm going to put this up because, Brian, you're going to need that up.
Okay.
And not bad. Let's see if I can recline these bad boys. I can a little bit more.
Okay.
So that's interesting. Let's get back here. Run that CP fit. Now, we're not going to move these seats back because we'll crush your legs, but...
Well, let's just check the headroom thing. Look.
It's like a full-size truck.
Look, I'm doing better than the Expedition we were in just a minute ago. How do they do that?
That's a little frustrating. I don't know how that happens.
No, for Ford it's frustrating. Good job,
That's what I'm
Volkswagen.
saying. No, that's exactly what I'm saying.
These seats also in the middle will go front and back, so you can put it all if you need to.
Look, Brian, I'm not sitting directly on the floor like so many third rows you are. You're right on the floor and you're like this. Your knees are like this.
Right.
That's not happening. I like that a lot.
Man, this is why you don't buy that CX-9.
Okay, no. To the second. Let's finish the second row. All right, Brian. Before I sit down and get in the seat, I want to show the actual seat off. I like that it's this black leatherette thing. It's pleather. It's got like the gray and the orange inset. That is really nice. Or orange stitching of the gray inset looks really nice. This is a very durable fabric, you can tell. So let's get in here and see what kind of room we have. We've got the seat all the way back. You can move it forward. This gives you So much flexibility. This goes forward and aft, and it's split.
Right.
So you can just move one up or one back, move that one all the way up. We've just got options now, and that's a lot of versatility.
This means that the kids can have their car seat where it stays,
Yep.
and Grady and Paw T can jump in the back.
Exactly.
And it can work to go to dinner. It's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is really good, and then you can actually recline this. So a lot of cars you can't do. You can do one or the other, not both. You can do all of them in this. That's really cool, and we get an armrest that's high enough that's actually usable.
Nice.
Brian, this has got a panoramic roof. Let's see if that messes things up.
Oh my gosh. Why? Craig, why can't full-size trucks do this?
I don't understand.
Can I ask you a question real quick? I'm being genuine with you and the audience.
Yeah.
This is based on a Golf,
Yes.
or shared a platform with a Golf.
Yes.
How does it have this much room?
I don't know.
And then how does the Golf also drive so good? It doesn't drive like a tank.
I don't
The
understand
Germans
it.
are good at math. That's all I'm saying.
Huh. Okay. We
stereotype.
also get tri-zone climate control. We get a zone back here, and we get dual zones up there. So that's 3. Count them up. And then USB-C, and then a one. Oh, okay. You can do a little laptop charger if you wanted to, maybe. And then rear AC in the center, not in the
pillar.
ceiling. Do miss that, or the pillar would have been nice. Let's go to the front row.
Let's check it.
All right, Ron. Let's check out the front row, the Peak Edition. We've got the headlights on. I'm going to turn those off so they don't make noises. Oh no, we're good now. Okay. You do get actual switches here. Thankfully, they haven't got any like touch capacitive things.
They
Good
learned.
job there. We actually need them. And is your seat powered over there?
It is not. It's pumped.
See, and that's a little annoying. That's where Volkswagen's dropped the ball. Ford's kind of figured that out of late. Ford's like, look, no, you want them on both?
Well,
A lot of manufacturers do what they're doing right here. It's not unique to Volkswagen, but
can we get a half point back though?
Okay.
You still have height adjustability.
At least you get that. No,
Which
that's
some power
good.
seats don't give you.
Look,
so-
I've seen powered seats over there, Honda, that go fore and aft power, but they don't go up or down.
Right.
So, anyways,
fair
a little
point.
bit of compromise. You're right. You do get the nice, you get floor liners down here that say Peak Edition. I do like that you got that all the way throughout this truck or
That's a nice
vehicle.
package, yeah.
That's really nice. And this is a good seat. I want to show the people what we got here.
Sure.
We're at the auto show, so things are powered up, but maybe not. I can't do everything. So let's put this where I want. Oh,
look at that.
Telescoping, and it goes up and down, so that's good. I don't like that you get the capacitive touch buttons here for the headlights, although you'll probably just leave an auto and just never mess with it again. But you do have your defrosting buttons over there, which is really weird that they're not over here with the climate controls. So, and then up here we get these buttons that just are capacitive, and that's, well, I'm just going to say that's annoying.
It's kind of silly. Yeah.
But that's okay. You get your shifter down here, which works. It's a little bit interesting and unique, but once you use it a couple times, you'll be completely used to it and it won't matter.
Let me ask you real quick. There's no radio knob or tuning knob. Is there a hard key on the steering wheel, or is it capacitive there?
It's a hard key over here, and it is a volume knob, and that is nice. And you do get radar cruise control in this particular trim. Not bad. There's some things that we wish weren't there, but all in all, Brian, this is a great package.
Yeah, it really is.
Look at your little vent over there, too. I want to show that
Yeah,
off.
so you've got double tier. You can split it up and lower. And also this package, I just want to say, this one as spec is $48,000, which in the segment is really competitive.
$48,000 is, I'm just going to tell you, that's insane in this segment.
Yeah.
You get all this
Yeah, absolutely.
under 50.
Wild.
Okay, we got one more interior option, and then we're going to close out because, look, this is kind of a dark interior, but if you want maybe a nicer interior because you have no intentions of going off-road or getting dirty, let's go
hit
show
it.
that.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, we're in the SEL Premium R line, and
This is pretty.
I thought I was really liking that Peak Edition, but this is pretty nice.
By the way, power seats over here, and also I know for a fact this has ventilated seats as well.
Yes, so we get just a whole different ball game going on over here. We get ventilated seats. We get this nice cream interior.
It's very nice.
Still
yeah.
pretty pleathery, but it definitely feels nicer.
Yeah.
And then Brian, I love this wood grain. Even though who cares if it's fake? I don't care.
Who gives a crap?
What I like is the contrast here. I like that you get a dark brown or
Right.
kind of a brownish.
Yeah, that's nice.
A light brown woodish thing. I don't like the piano black. That bothers me, but whatever. It could be brushed aluminum would solve that.
Yep.
And then you get this light tan. That's a really good looking dash.
Okay, I got to point something real quick. This is actually a big deal for those that don't know Craig as a human being. Craig hates multiple palettes and colors and interiors, and he's pointed out 3, 4 different palettes and said he likes it.
Well, I like it. I don't like this. 3. Look. No. Yeah. This is the thing. If you watch the show for a long time, I don't like that.
Here we go.
It's too many. Like 3 should be the max. 4 depending on how you do it. They went 4 here. The 4th one's what messed it up.
I think it still works though overall.
I know, it's just
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
So
yeah. Okay.
blow me up in the comments, it's
Yeah.
fine. Other than that, you get basically the same interior here, everything else the same capacitive touch buttons,
Yep.
and really nothing different to report here. So we're gonna wrap it up with that. Brian,
This is a good package. It's overlooked. Why aren't more people buying Atlases?
Well, they're doing better than they used to, but I recommend it all the time. I really
We do recommend it all the time, and Brian, as Brian mentioned at the front of the video, we actually have some friends that have bought some because we recommended them. This thing's awesome.
Yeah,
Hey,
my best friend and neighbor has one now because of us.
basically, buy more of these. If you're not buying these, tell us why you're not buying them. We want to know.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time.